Welcome inside my home, fellow fall lovers. I've begun my fall decorating. Putting things out gives me a new ideas of things that I want to add or change or update. And it's important for me to place autumn cheer in as many rooms as I possibly can. Me and my daughter both work from home, so I like to have every room with a little piece of magical fall decor. Also, each step upstairs covered with the beautiful various colors of autumn leaves as they go upstairs. Having blankets ready for Netflix nights. Guests being able to grab their own plates or visit the coffee bar for some warm coffee, cocoa with marshmallows, or hot tea. The perfect place to grab a good book off the bookshelves and get lost in it on a rainy day. I'm ready to take in all the season welcomes. The changing from summer to fall reminds us of how beautiful it can be, and I want to breathe it all in. Living here in Texas, surrounded by the ranches, I feel like it's our little place of heaven. But in the fall, the air begins to change. The days feel so much lighter and airy and not so hot. Awakening to the smell of ginger and nutmeg spice, bringing home fresh pumpkins or delicious in-season produce, creating my savory comfort food meals that I love to make and writing them on the chalkboard or in my book. Creating our happy place is more than just decorating. We're the creators that make each day even better. And this is where the magic happens. This is where memories are made, where stories unfold. This is where wonderful laughter is always happening. The friends and family in and out. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get cozy while I take you inside my home. So a little bit about my home is we purchased our home, me and my husband, in 2020. And we were about to close in March of 2020, the same month where we had the COVID lockdown in Texas. And so everything was closing. People were out of work for some time. There were a lot of things. The schools didn't have school. It was spring break and our kids were not able to go back to school. Well, that was also the month that we were supposed to close on our house, and it was a very long journey. It was a long time coming that we had to save and prepare, and on this day we were so excited to finally own our very first home. Well, the seller had some issues on his end, and then of course during COVID it made the matters worse. So we literally moved into our house with the keys and everything, and we're told, oh, wait a minute, y'all might have to move back out if things don't go well. So it was a very sad time for me and my husband, because we would walk through this entrance, which we loved. We absolutely loved the entrance of the home, seeing the high ceilings and the little balcony up there. And it was a very sad time because we thought, well, we don't want to fall in love with the house because it may not be our house. We may have to move. So it was a lot to take in, and it was a lot to cope with and stay calm. But we did it. And now it is our house. So we've been here since March of 2020, and every time I decorate, every season that comes up that I get to decorate for fills me with joy that it's something that we accomplished together and that we're very proud of. And we have these little items that I'm going to share with y'all throughout our home that I pull out during the fall. Now, many of these items I've had for years, and I'll share with y'all what items those are. But during the fall, I love to put out little scarecrows everywhere. So I'll put out scarecrows at the entrance. I'll usually put little bales of hay. I don't have any hay bales yet, but I'll put some bales of hay right there where the little scarecrows can sit down, because those are our door greeters. I love these signs. I usually do get these signs from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So all of these little box items you'll see, they're either from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. This beautiful long sign. Every year I fall for autumn leaves, pumpkins, s'mores, bonfires, sweaters, boots, and flannels, hot cocoa, apples, and you. I love that sign. I got that from Michael's. I believe that was just last year. And the 2 large pumpkins I got from Kirkland's, which is my favorite store. And that's my daughter's initials. They're my 2 pumpkins. So of course those are beautiful, heavy, luxurious pumpkins from Kirkland's. They have excellent quality. As far as my shelving, I don't really change my shelving. You'll see that I have little things up here that I've always had. And together they built a life they loved. That's definitely me and my husband. But I'll add things. I'll add little pumpkins. I'll go get small little things to put on the shelves. That wheelbarrow, that is from the same place I bought the shelf from, which is Living Spaces, and that's my favorite furniture store. They have amazing things, amazing quality and style. I kind of decorate with this farmhouse style. We don't live on a farm, but we're surrounded by farms here. And so you're going to see a lot of farmhouse style in my home. Outside, we've had cows come to the yard when cows have gone loose from other ranches. When you go outside, you'll also hear lambs baying or sheep baying, and it's very cute. You hear the goats and the sheep, and sometimes you'll see armadillo. We'll see hares, like rabbits in our yard. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful place. It's very peaceful. When I say it's our paradise, I mean it's our paradise. We absolutely love where we're at. So there's a farmer's market sign, a good day for a good day. This sign my brother-in-law gave my husband, and he gave it to me or my husband for the holidays, I believe for Christmas. And we absolutely love it. It's just our style. Any little item with wood, a wooden item is our perfect style. I bought these jars from Hobby Lobby and I've never filled them. I don't even know why I purchased them. I just love the way they look. They look so vintage, and they say homemade quality goods. And I got those to fill with something, but they've always, for the last 3 years, they've just been empty. That's our little pumpkin. My husband loved this pumpkin truck from Hobby Lobby. So we picked that up and put some of those little variety pumpkins in there. And we have our little scarecrows. That large scarecrow, we've actually dropped him a few times, and sometimes the head will come off or the arm came off, and we'll glue it back together, and we always have kept it. I want to say probably about 5 to 7 years. And then later on we found the little one. And then we just got some books and toys in those boxes. I always have the toys. If I have toys downstairs, that's what you get those crates for, guys. You gotta tuck away and hide away, because my daughter is, well, y'all seen in my other videos, y'all seen her room. and she is a toyaholic. She could have her own toy store. So the simplest way to create any decor in your room, in your house, if you're wanting to go modest or if you just don't want to spend a lot on decor, I'm going to give y'all a couple of tips along the way. But what I have learned is that a very easy way to decorate a space is with pillows and blankets. So as you can see, I have a very neutral couch, neutral walls, neutral space, and I love to decorate with fall, the colors of fall leaves, in particularly because where I'm stationed in Texas, it's extremely hot. We don't get this kind of variation of leaves that fall from the trees. So when I can decorate with them in my home, then I love to decorate with them. And that's just a farm to table little hand towel with a little lantern and a candle. If we're drinking, cocoa or any kind of drinks, we usually put those on the tray and on the table. And so that's why that tray is there. But pillows is the best investment to decorate with because you can find them anywhere. You can find them at great prices, and they're easy to put away and easy to take out every season. Now, a couple of things that I did invest in are blankets. You'll notice that these blankets right here, they're very good quality. These are from Kirkland's. They have that bocal design, and it's very, very good and thick quality. I will say that I've gotten some softer ones that I really loved the colors of, and because they were so soft, baby soft, they end up fraying or coming apart in the washing machine within a few washes, or even within that year. So I don't try to get the softest blanket I can get. I try to get the most durable because I can use them for season after season. This is what my daughter did. She puts the little summer storybook in front of the bear because she likes to pretend he's reading. Okay, so this is my kitchen. So we have our bar stools for the bar. Our pail right here, I love this pail. I got this from Michael's many years ago, and I usually fill it with produce, whatever produce is in during the season. Right now it has my fake lemons, but this is for the summer and spring. I'm going to take those lemons out and I'm going to put, pumpkins in there. Sometimes I'll put vegetables in there. At one point I had like onions and potatoes in there. So it does have its share of different produce. And it wouldn't be fall without the cozy candles. These are my favorite kind of candles from Kirkland's, the pumpkin spice and the pumpkin patch clove. They're just so delicious. You can smell them throughout the house when you have a Kirkland's candle on. Also right there I have my farm to market. This is from Michael's Arts and Crafts store. I absolutely love their happy planners and their recipe books and their everything they create. But this is where I store all of my recipes because I'm always cooking. It's one of the things that bring me joy, is just creating things for my family. This table, now when we purchased our home, I was always watching the Joanna Gaines a series on TV, the Fixer Upper show, and so I loved everything they created, all the homes they made, they decorated. And so when we moved, it was very important to me to somewhat base my style upon a little bit kind of with the inspiration of the Fixer Upper show or Joanna Gaines style. So this table is actually is actually from her collection. And so it has the black chairs and the white table. It's the herringbone pattern. It's very special to me because it's very large to fit all my family. We actually have several of our chairs put away in the closet, but it is the Magnolia Farms table, which when I saw it, it took my breath away. And so I decorated it with, again, a lot of warm colors. It's a very neutral palette, so I decorated with a lot of warm tones. And the top sign is real simple. It just says gather. This is a place to gather. This is a place for the family to talk and laugh, and we all talk at the same time when my family comes over. It's so funny because we have so much to say and we all talk at the same time over each other, but no one cares. We're just used to it, and we're just excited and happy to see each other. These chalk pumpkins and little pots, those are from Kirkland's. The table runner is like a burnt orange, and that's from Hobby Lobby. I go to the same stores, guys, so you're going to be hearing the same stores over and over and over. But this set, this tableware, dinnerware, these plates, and are very heavy. These are from Temptations. So you can get Temptations on Temptations site or even on QVC site. And I've had these for years. They're very heavy, very, beautiful, hand painted. And I want to say I've had mine for about maybe 6 to 7 years. It's been quite a long time, maybe even longer. I'm not too crazy about the what is this called right here? What I have the plates on. I'm not too crazy about those, but they're gonna have to do. That's what I had, so that's what I used. But you can get those from anywhere. Those little placemats, you can go to the dollar store or the Dollar General and get some. And I really want to change the color up to like maybe a green, like a dark green. I'm kind of tired of the dinnerware, and I wanted to do a neutral dinnerware like this color, the Magnolia Farm. It's like a cream color. I'm very into cream. And so instead of changing all the dinnerware into cream, just because I like neutrals, I was thinking of changing the placemats because that'd be much cheaper. So, toning it down a bit with like a very neutral, earthy toned placemat instead of changing out the dinnerware. So as you can see, it's very important for me to have a place for everyone to sit, everyone to go, to know that, this is your space. Grab what you want. Get some cocoa at the cocoa coffee bar station. I like them to feel welcomed, and that's what the holidays is to me. Is you create this sense of warmth and welcomeness, just welcoming your friends and family over. I love to have this basket filled with apples. Usually has a lot more apples than that, but this other thing is also a hearth stand with magnolia. So that's from Target. They'll usually have pieces from Joanna Gaines, and this is her cake. It's like a cake pan, but what I usually put in there is any kind of cookies or baked goods. So I keep my kitchen very simple. I don't like a lot of things out on the countertops, but I do keep the rest of the house going with a lot of decor. I feel that this is a lot of decor. Sometimes if I put too much out, then I kind of get tired of it. So I try to keep it like spaced out. That sign is from Kirkland's. Apple cider, hay rides, pumpkin bonfires and leaves. During the fall, I love to go to the corn maze with my daughter. We take my daughter to the corn maze at one of the places nearby, and it's really wonderful. They have they have all kinds of foods and all kinds of rides, and of course they're large not hay maze, but corn maze is what they're known for. And they'll do things as well, like pumpkin painting, but we don't usually do the pumpkin painting there. This fall sign I got from Hobby Lobby. Sorry about that. It took me a while. And that chalkboard is the Magnolia Home chalkboard from Living Spaces. And the gratitude and thankful pumpkins, those are two of my favorite items in the whole house. Those are beautiful pumpkins made with a leather, like a faux leather. And those are from Kirkland's. My daughter loves to change the date right here. She changes it every day. And sometimes it'll bother me because it'll be in the afternoon and she hasn't changed it yet, but I'll wait for her to change it just because I know she looks forward to changing it every day. It's so cute. Okay, so next we're going to go upstairs. So upstairs is this beautiful entrance. Pick your own family farm pumpkin patch pumpkins. That is from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, so for a while when I think we went for a whole week. I think we were in here for a whole week before we were told if we were going to be able to purchase the house or not. The seller was actually going through some issues, and so they told us you may have to leave. We don't know yet, and so it was a very uncomfortable, bad situation. And me and my husband were actually putting up. I remember we were in our bedroom, and we were putting up a fan, and we were thinking, are we gonna have to take this down? You know how sad it is that we're putting up all these fan fixtures and light fixtures and changing things around, like changing the knobs, changing the sinks, the faucets, and it was a lot of work, and we didn't want to be disappointed. So this is my daughter's extra room. They both have this kind of shared space room, but my little one takes this room over, and right now we haven't really done much decoration to it. She usually has this space covered with blankets and pillows and snacks and her art stuff, and she's quite the little artist, so she always has stuff going on here. So she is a busy bee. But as you can see, we don't put very many stuff out as far as the decorations go upstairs because they just have so many things, and it really doesn't take a lot to decorate a space. If you're running low on cash and you don't want to spend a lot because you have either a small apartment or a small space, you really don't need to do a lot. You can put a lantern out, you can put a small little fall, just like anything cutesy that drew your eye in. It's so funny, this pillow. So I have the farmer's market pillow, which is, that can be spring, summer, fall. Here in Texas, this can be really any kind of decor. But look, guys, what's in the back? It's not even a fall, it's Christmas. So ta-da. So I like to get pillows like this that I can use. First of all, I love buffalo print, so buffalo to me is classic. But when I need an extra pillow, like in this case, ta-da, you see? And no one's the wiser because no one turns around our pillows here. They all kind of just my kids dive on the pillows. They dive back, you know, on their back, and they're like, they never even care about what's on the other side. So yeah, that's our little space. That couch and that coffee table is from Living Spaces, and the area rug was from oh, what's it called, At Home. I don't usually go to At Home a lot, but that's where that was from. And the desk my daughter has over here is from Living Spaces, along with the chair. Okay, so let's see. Next I'm going to show you all a sneak peek of their bathroom upstairs. I don't do a lot. I really don't do anything difficult as far as decorating that room. So this is one of the bathrooms. They don't have a glass shower like we do downstairs. They have the one with the actual curtain. So one thing I do is I go to Amazon and I get a real cutesy little shower curtain. And this one is just a kitty in some like fall foliage with the basket of pumpkins. It's so cute. And I also do for their bathroom, I also get I always put like a vase, like a real pretty vase. This one's from Kirkland's. I love the ivory, how they have the ivory pots. And the foliage and the greens I got from Hobby Lobby. I usually always get my artificial plants from Hobby Lobby. And a cute little pumpkin. Yeah, so nothing much. That's about it. Now downstairs, I do want to put lights. So that is a must. I want to put lights, orange lights going all the way down. And there's a spot where we need another garland. So I'm gonna get more of this beautiful garland. All of my wreaths are a good investment too, guys. If y'all are gonna invest in an item, you know, just like the blankets and the pillows, like easy throw pillows, I would say to invest in a wreath, because wreaths are very nice. You can decorate a door or a walkway, you know, really any space, and they really do bring to life the feeling of the room. Let's see. So my room is very simple. I don't do much of anything actually in my room. This is my bedroom, and all I did literally right here in my sitting area is, that's my workstation. But all I did right here, where you see that lamp, I had plants. I had green plants there. So all I did was remove my spring plants and put a lantern. And it's a white lantern. Sorry about the lighting. And then I have my cute, these are from Build-A-Bear. So that's the new, on the left is the new, I believe she's called Sparkle Paulette Bunny. And I call her my little autumn spice, or autumn leaf. And then Pumpkin Spice is over here on the right. And she's from last year. She's the cutest pumpkin in the pumpkin patch. I love them. They're so cute. But that's also a good way to decorate, is just by getting a cute stuffed animal. So on this tray, I usually put my little tray out. Sometimes I'll put like a fall flower right here, or even a candle. I haven't done anything like that yet, but I may do that later. For the bathroom, my bathroom is very simple. We decorate in black and white. It says, my sign says, "Together is my favorite place to be." That's me and my husband. We never get tired of being together. But right here is what I wanted to show you guys. So I decorate with these beautiful pots from Kirkland's. That's where that one's from. And again, The greenery, or in this case, the leaf stems, I get from Hobby Lobby. So one thing I wanted to share with y'all is when I was younger, actually my mom always decorates her house, but one thing she would always have is these beautiful scented bath soaps, like from Bath and Body Works, and she would always have those in her bathroom. And so when I was young, I was around in my 20s, when I was always going to her house, dropping off my little girl to get watched or picking her up, and I would always use her restroom and use her bath soaps. And to me, those always gave me a sense of, just a sense of a good feeling. You know, the smell, they always smelled so much more pristine than the other bath soaps. Like, for example, I get soft soaps, I get aloe vera soaps and soft soaps because we have such dry skin in my family, so I'm always getting soft scented soaps. But one thing I will say is, when you do things like that, where you get these beautiful items from Bath and Body Works or wherever you're getting your candles or lotions or plugins, you know, for the wall to for the scent in the home, that changes the whole way someone can feel, because we're so animalistic. We are with, you know, our senses thrive. So when you have something like that that can instantly change the way somebody feels just by washing their hands in some, you know, pumpkin spice or caramel latte hand soap, it really does bring you a sense of soothingness and calmness and a really good feeling. It's not just about having things out to decorate. It's if you just have a simple hand soap out, or simple hand lotion for people to use, or if you just have a fragrant candle in your home, or a little, you know, air mist plug-in, there's so many things that you can do to make a home feel like a home and to give people a great warm feeling. It doesn't have to be a whole, you know, lot of items out. It doesn't have to take up a lot of space. And so I also wanted to put some orange, I'm also going to put some orange lights right there for sure. I've been missing out on those orange lights, and I've been loving the way everybody decorates with them during the fall, so I'm definitely doing that this year. But yeah, so when I decorate for the fall, my family is so sweet. They all help me bring all the items downstairs, and we all kind of unpackage everything together and put things, you know, in this. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me today and coming inside my home. I can't wait to hear what y'all think, and what is your favorite thing to do to decorate for the fall in your own homes. What kind of things do y'all like to make for your family? I love to bake foods. I am a baker, so I bake. I don't necessarily bake sweets, that's not my forte, but I do love to bake things like stews, casseroles, roasts, a lot of different dishes. A lot of, I guess you can say, they're savory dishes. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope y'all are getting ready for the fall just as I am, and everything that is yet to come in this magical time of year. Thank you. Bye.